Evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we have literally talking shit. We have a lot of people that just keep talking. Some have reason and some don't. Now, this first one, in a way, I do understand the frustration of this leopard. Now, straight away, he has said, okay, I'm going AFK, good game. Now, I do understand his frustration. Now, our guy here, a good friend I've known for a very long time, Tomo, he's in the Sheridan, and instead of going with the medium tanks and the light tanks, or just the medium tanks on his team, he has decided to go up here on this hill. Now, I understand the leopard's frustration, but I also understand a little bit of Tomo's positioning. Well, a little bit. I do believe he should have gone up there with his team. You could see the mediums went there. The leopard was going to go there. But because the Sheridan didn't go there, they would have been outnumbered in regards of tanks, medium tanks and light tanks it would have been versus 3. However, if they would have all gone up there, then they had a solid chance. They really did have a solid chance. What I don't agree with, however, is the leopard in his response. You know, he could have just gone there. He could have gone the other way to deal with the heavy tanks. But he decided, nope, he's going to sit here and he's going to block the Sheridan. But I'm not saying it's right. I really am not saying it's a right move. But I'm just saying that I understand his frustration, and I do understand his frustration, but this is no way to go about it. You know, if you're frustrated, just get on with your game and maybe report him at the end. Do whatever you do, give him a duck, give him a downvote, whatever you do. Don't do this. But as I've said, I do understand his frustration. The Sheridan, in my opinion, should have gone with the medium tanks. But he didn't. He decided to go up the hill. He decided that he wanted to spot the team. And unfortunately, it just didn't pay off very well. So they are going to go and lose the game. I don't condemn this kind of behaviour. Of course, blocking players is you don't do it. Just don't do it at all. If you think that you're being done by, then just get on with it, you know. And unfortunately for the Sheridan, he made the wrong choice, and because of that, he's now paying the ultimate price, and that is being blocked, even though it's not right. It definitely isn't right. So yeah, don't do it, guys. Don't do it at all. So we're going to move on to the next game, where we have proper talking shite. So that game wasn't really shite talking. However, these next two games, especially this one, right? This one's funny. This one's funny. So we've got the I don't know if that is the famous Irvin Rommel, or however you spell it. Now, this is kind of funny because he's going to teach people how to play the game. He's going to tell people what to do, teach people how to play the game, and all whilst doing that, he's going to do nothing himself. And you can see him straight away. Watch the map, guys. Don't hesitate. Don't rush alone. He's actually giving some good advice. I'm not going to lie. He is giving some good advice. Newbie, but he's just going to constant talk. Now, just keep an eye on the mini-map as to what he's going to do. So he's telling people not to rush. He's telling people not to go alone. And just wait. So we're going to wait. And where is he at the moment? He is over there. So, okay, fair enough. Good start. Nothing against him. No problem whatsoever. The team are sticking together. They are all going together. And the Irvin Rommel 2000, he's asking for help. No need to ask for help because you do have the team with you. But, you know, it is what it is. People ask for help. But he's just going to constant ask. And straight away, the 2 light tanks on the enemy team have been absolutely torn apart. The RU-251, the T-54 lightweight, they have literally just been wrecked. And now the heavies are the other side of the map. Now is a good opportunity to rush these guys. The low hit points, of course, you need to rush them. With an Action X coming with the DPM that he's got, it is a very good rush. And they took these 3 guys out very, very quickly. And that is probably all down to Erwin's advice, definitely. Now, the people wouldn't have stuck together. Now they're 3 tanks down. He's telling them, watch the map. And he's going to do this all by running away. So we know that the last 4 players, we think the last 4 players are over here. The 4 heavy tanks are over this side of the map. So what is old Erwin gonna do? He's just gonna flank. He's gonna flank around, and he's the one saying, stick together, guys. Look at the map, stick together. And he's the only person that is actually not gonna do anything. So he's not actually listening to his own advice. Like, come on, Erwin. Like, is it Erwin or Irvin? I don't know. We're just going to call him Erwin. We're just going to call him Ramel. So, come on, Ramel. Look, he's flanking around. He's flanking around the whole map whilst his team is actually now dying. He could have been here supporting. He's in a good tank. He's in a very, very good tank. But he decided to flank around the whole map whilst his team are falling apart. But, I mean, I say falling apart. They're not falling apart. They're getting destroyed. And look, where are you? Where are you, Ramel? Where are you? Don't try to train the team if you're not going to do what you've just told the team to do. So basically, he was just talking shite. And if you look at the end of the game, he's the only player that to do absolutely nothing. Everybody else does 1,000 damage plus, but old Ramel there, Ramel 2,000 in the Defender Mark 1 does 0. Absolutely nothing. Good advice, Ramel. Very, very good advice. So next up, we've got the 121B here. So we've got a 121B. Again, just like the first game, he decides he's not happy. He's not happy. So we got the FV4202, which is one of my favourite tanks in the game. And in the right hands, this is an absolutely fantastic tank. So he's next to the 121. So at the moment, this team, so there's three mediums on one team, 2 mediums and a light tank on the other. But you know when people are a child, you know when they're childish or when they're young, when they start spelling out the word sex, like sex. And then they all go shy. You know how it is, like, you're a virgin. He started saying things like anal sex. Like, how old is this guy? Like, seriously. And because someone told him to shut up, he really didn't want to be told to shut up. So what's he going to do? He's going to decide to block him as much as he can. Cute. Yeah, I love the response. I do love the response. He's not proper raging. He could have raged by now, telling him to F off and stuff like that. But yeah, just a slight little word, you know, he's cute. That's cute. You are cute. When you've got someone that's just spamming the word sex and anal sex and virgin and stuff like that, that is quite cute, to be fair. So look at the 121. So he's trying to get away. I mean, again, blocking a tank that's pretty much quicker than you is not the best of ideas. Especially a tank with this kind of gun, because this kind of gun can do a lot of damage unless he hits it on the floor in front of this ST. So as you can see, like, the 121 can't really do anything. He's left him behind, and he's actually getting some damage. So at least he didn't block him for the whole game, at least. But here he comes again. The 121B is coming back, all because this guy here just told him to shut up because he was talking about sex. Is there any need for it? I doubt it, you know, but these kind of people are young. Obviously, if you're going to sit there, if you're in a game and someone literally just says sex, You know, they're not an adult. They are not a 25-year-old human being or a 40-year-old human. He's got to be a young person. He's got to be a young person. So when these guys do start spamming stuff like that, don't react to it. Just ignore it, because it's a young person trying to be funny. Maybe he's just watched a movie that's got some boobies in it or something like that. And I don't know. I really don't know, but just don't react to it. Just like this guy here, the FV4202, he's done a brilliant job in really not reacting, even though they are losing. He's just left the 121B, voice crack there. He's just left the 121B. And he's gone on with his day, and he's trying to aim at tanks that he can actually get. Now, he could go to the left side here and help the 121B. He could help, but he's just like, no, I've got other targets. These are more important. I'm not going to focus on keeping that guy alive. There's no point. And I mean, he didn't do wrong. He didn't do wrong, or he didn't do right, really. He's going for the tanks that he thinks are the right targets. But unfortunately, the team haven't been able to hold it off. It's now a 3 versus 5, and I believe they are going to die. And the 121 thing thinks that was cute as well. So I love his little reaction, and yeah, cute. So that is today's video, today's World of Dummies, and it is all about talking shite. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With